First pitch coming. Here it is. Too low with the curveball. 1 ball, no strikes.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
That evens it up, 1-1. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. This is skied into short left center. Pollock giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. In past meetings with Julio Urias, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Into the seats, 0-1. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Freeman is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
And have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line drive to left. Ozuna is there, and he'll bring this one in. Digging in, Corey Seager. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Smoke toward third. Reined in. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Seager stands at second with 2 gone. Line towards center field. Oh, and he can't come up with it. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Over to Albies covering at second, and that'll do it. On 2 hits here for L.A. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball well outside. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So up steps Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. Throw won't get him.
Well, that's their first hit of the ball game, and they make it count as he blisters this thing to the outfield and cruises into third for the triple. We'll see if his teammate can pick him up so they can get their first run, too.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. No balls and 1 strike. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Taylor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping into the box, Austin Riley, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Comes set, the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. High and deep to right center. Bellinger's in pursuit. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Swanson calls for it. 1 out. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's ready. Here's the first offering. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
In the air now, out to right field. Acuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting it, the second baseman, Brett Taylor.
Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Riley trying to get there. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Acuna will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Christian Pache. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. The 1-2. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Christian Pache is retired to kick off the inning. Max Fried comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Strike two.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
One and two now to the Braves pitcher. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Up next for Atlanta,
Acuna digs in now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Bellinger is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Julio Urias. Here's the first pitch to him.
Julio Urias.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pache is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Pitch out, nothing doing. Hit hard towards center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Yeah, batting averages are much better 1-0 account than they are when the count is even. They opted to go with a pitch out to lead off the at-bat, and it obviously cost them. No real damage done yet, but now they've even got a tougher situation to deal with.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Lined into right, a base hit.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Next up is Max Muncy. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores. On to third, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Yeah, with the bases loaded, he didn't walk a run in, so instead he makes the cardinal mistake of putting it right in the heart of the plate. And when you do that, you're going to pay the price, and that's exactly what happens with a 2 RBI double.
So now to the plate, Will Smith. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly yet. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss him, but he got away with it.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Count remains at 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short. Swanson brings it in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Freddie Freeman settles in to start out the inning.
Freddie Freeman.
First delivery to him on the way. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. High and deep to right center. But this is taken in on the warning track as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Coming to the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Augie.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. The 1-0 pitch. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Bellinger comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Dansby Swanson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up A.J. Pollock.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Popped him up. Riley in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 3.
So striding in, Chris Taylor comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a curveball in for a strike.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Julio Urias. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. And the inning kept alive now for Mookie Betts.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The 0-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Stepping in now, Christian Pache. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
At the plate, Max Fried. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot.
Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 4-2 game.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
1-1. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Up the middle and in for a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. He's in at second safely as we're now tied after a pair of runs score on the play. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
You never want to be.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout.
Pitching for the Dodgers, number 85.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. To second for one. And it's in time to get him. But they do grab the lead on the run that scored away from the play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. Singled homer run in his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Second baseman, Albies.
To the plate now, Ozzie Albies. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers 4. Digging in once again, Corey Seager, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. In there for strike 1. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there's 1 away.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. Here it comes. This is line to left. Ozuna is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he is in there. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. No balls and 1 strike. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing. So stepping in, Dansby Swanson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Hard hit toward the hole, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Two and 0. A runner at first with no outs here. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Swanson rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score, and it is now 6-4.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Lifted in the air out to right, and that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout.
Now batting, the pitcher, Matt Fried.
Digging in to try it again, Max Fried, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And the Braves just have it working, as this is going to be good for extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it 7-4.
As we take a look here, it's just a good piece of hitting and good hustle. Driving the second run of the inning home and putting himself 90 feet away with just 1 out.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that is off the wall.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
Freddie Freeman comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Acuna is on his way home. He scores as they push the lead to 5 now.
The left fielder, number 20.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you'd want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Standing in, A.J. Pollock. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
At the plate now, Chris Taylor, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hard hit at third. Scooped up over to Albies. On to Freeman. A double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Kike Hernandez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the bases empty.
Kike Hernandez.
Liner towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Throw on to first gets him, and the